probably the most important appointment/confirmation for Kash Patel to clean up FBI. It's going. This is live radio, man. We love it. 23-14 right now. 23 yes, 14 no. It's important to tell you which direction, of course. So we're watching it live. It's happening right now. It will be wrapped up, hopefully, in this segment. And he needs 50. No, he needs 51. Well, he doesn't because Vice President J.D. Vance was a senator. Is obviously the tie-breaking vote. So 50. He's not going to vote against. He's not going to vote against Kash Patel. So 23-14. I don't even want to say anything. I don't want to jinx it. I know it's stupid superstitions, but we will be on this, and hopefully we'll have an answer this segment. This is hugely important. They're all important, but the reason I bring this up is FBI reform is obviously critical. Always measure the effectiveness of what you're doing by the extent of your political opponent's freak out. And the one they have freaked out the most about, I don't think, I mean, Jim, am I wrong? The one they freaked out the most was Matt Gaetz. I get that. But Matt Gaetz withdrew. He withdrew on his own. So forget Matt Gaetz for a second because he pulled his name out. The one they freaked out the most about that's in the process, it wasn't a pipeline, was Kash Patel. Jim, am I crazy? I mean, I know Bobby Kennedy got a lot of Tulsi as well, but it wasn't like this. 29-16, yes or no. They're freaked out because, folks, the Democrats panicking use the FBI as a vehicle to enact their political goals. They don't want Kash Patel going in there. All right, fellas, let's see it. You think they want that? I wouldn't be surprised if after he swears in, he rolls right over to the Hoover Building, the FBI headquarters. Kash isn't kidding around, folks. This guy's a very talented, skilled lawyer. He's got, looks the part, acts the part, talks the part. They are really, really 29-16, yes, no, so we're getting there. 33-18. This is like the craziest thing. That's why you can't beat live content in general, podcasting, radio, you can't beat it. This is really like I'm all a little stressed out here. Lisa Murkowski's announced she will oppose Kash. Of course she will. I mean, again, with Murkowski, it's a total waste of time. Forget Alaska. I don't know. I don't understand this woman. I know how she keeps maneuvering her way through the system, ranked choice voting. I'm going to put my name as a write-in with the Joe Miller thing. It's just really, it's an embarrassment. Alaska's an amazing place. I took a little vacation there. There's nothing like it. It's incredible. I cannot believe this place full of patriots that she keeps managing to work her way through this system. Susan Collins, I know, but I told you with Susan Collins, I'll say it again. It's Maine. Susan Collins, the best you're going to get. So I don't waste a ton of political time on it because whatever. I'm not telling you not the primary. That's your call. I'm just saying it's Alaska. We should have a Ted Cruz, a Mike Lee, a Rand Paul, a Josh Hawley. 37-27. Yes, no for Kash Patel. Again, we got to get to 50. Senator Vance, 39. Are you ahead of me? Yeah, you must be 39-32. Senator Vice President Vance will break the tie. 39-32. Yeah, you must be ahead of me, Jim. Keep your eye on it, Bear, because your feed must 40. All right, 40. Forget the no's. Only the yeses. Who cares about the no's? We know what the no's are going to be. All the Democrats, and we already know Murkowski and Collins. McConnell. Any word on McConnell? What McConnell's done? Oh, he voted yeah. Okay, good. So a friend of mine just texted me. McConnell voted yes. So right now it looks like he's good with the number 41. Jim, do we have like a big like explosion sound effect or something, like some celebratory sound effect if this goes down? Because there are a lot of things I got excited about. I love Tulsi at DNI. I like Bobby Kennedy. 42 we got. 42 yeses. Again, we got to get to 50. Hopefully 51. So Vice President Vance, hey, can we get a 52, 545? I'm a New Yorker, so I'm not really a good auctioneer, but when you hear it going, yeah, we get to 53, 153, 4. What do we got now, Jim? Because I'm behind you. I got still at 42. What the hell's taking so long to walk down there and vote? I mean, sheesh, I'm 50 years old with 2 rotting carcasses of a knee. Just go down there and vote, man. The heck is going on? Can't we just do a simpler system where you just like raise your hand? Everybody who's good, hey, no. This is hard. I've been using the Bone Charge infrared sauna blanket and the red light face mask. Paul has been using it ever since they sent him to us. And listen, I can't remember using a product this effective. I first turned to the sauna blanket to help with muscle recovery and detoxification. It's become a game changer for me. It's really easy to use. Just wrap yourself up, let the sauna infrared heat work its magic. I've noticed a real difference in how relaxed and rejuvenated I feel afterwards. The red light face mask is equally impressive. It's a staple of Paula's life hack fitness and health routine. She's been using it to help improve her skin's texture and reduce inflammation. She's seen amazing results. Her skin feels smoother, more vibrant. The overall tone's evened out. She loves it. It's like having a mini spa treatment right at home. If you're thinking of trying them out, you're in luck. Head to bonecharge.com/Bongino and use code Bongino at checkout for 15% off. Both of these products made an incredible impact on helping my wellness routine, and I'm sure you are going to love them too. Use code Bongino at BONCHARGE.com/Bongino, bonecharge.com/Bongino, and save 15%. These statements and products have not been evaluated by the FDA. They're not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or condition. What do we got now? Still 42? All right, I think I'm caught up. I got 42 on the screen too. I can't pull away from this. I'm sorry, folks. I can't. I'm obsessed with this story. I mean, think about the role the political leaders at the FBI have had in the destruction of the credibility of this law enforcement enterprise. From the Mar-a-Lago raid to the Moms for Liberty to the MAGA hat targeting to the overextension of assets on the J6 thing. I mean, it's been such a train wreck. Spygate, the collusion thing. The FBI had the laptop, the Hunter Biden laptop, and just let this narrative fester. We can't have that. You cannot have, what do we got? 42, 40, whew, boy, it's like a nail biter. You cannot have fidelity to our Constitution. We are not a direct democracy. We're a constitutional republic. Without institutions to back it up. Folks, you can't. The Constitution is the greatest governing document of our time. We all agree on that. But let's be candid with each other, too. It is a piece of parchment. If everybody says, hey, this thing doesn't matter, then it doesn't matter. It's like rules. What is it? Oh, no, what is it now? 43, 42. I think with McConnell over, okay. But if everybody, it's like treehouse rules, a clubhouse rules. If nobody pays attention to the rules, they're not really rules. When we were growing up, me and my brothers we were hellions sometimes. My mom had house rules, but sometimes we would just disregard them. So they're not really rules. They're like suggestions. You need institutions that are going to, enforce the rules, but enforce the rules fairly. There's a reason in the statute, Lady Justice is supposed to be blind because they're not supposed to see external factors like your politics are in. We got to get the FBI out of that. There shouldn't even be the thought that something's politically influenced. You got an update? What is it now? 43, 42. Against, with McConnell, I think we're okay. Unless there's some last minute change. We're going to lose Murkowski. Not a shocker. We're going to lose Collins. That's out. Apparently McConnell was a yes. So if that's the case with, Curtis from Utah, that should be 51. But as I said before, we only need 50.
Down to 44, 42.
44, 42 on the no side. Okay. And they do it. Hey, my buddy who's messaging me on the thing, that Senate votes, did they vote now? I think it's alphabetical order, right? Is that how they do it? So it doesn't, who goes ahead is more dependent on, just the names in the alphabet. Oh, man, I'm needing this coffee today. We need this, folks. The FBI and the military with Patel, Director Patel, and Secretary Pete Hegseth. 4 years from now, we could be looking at completely revamped institutions that every American can confidently look at again and say, we're back. The mission is back. Military lethality is back. That's what we do. We take out bad guys. That's what we do. The FBI, make the FBI great again. I want Americans to look at their FBI and say, gosh, you guys are so back. Locking up bad guys, shaking trees for sources, keeping violent criminals off the street. You know, transnational criminal organizations being broken up. Your kids, you have to worry about being poisoned from fentanyl. You don't have to worry about cars blowing down the street on Bourbon Street, that they're looking for these guys. There are terrorists all over the country, all over the world. Go find them. Go find them.
4544.
4544. Listen to me, Jim, because this is going to be important. To the FBI, keep the homeland safe no matter what. It's yours too. Keep the homeland safe no matter what. Keep the homeland safe. That's your mission. All right, the vote's a little slow. So I think we should take a break, Jim, because we'll cover, I think, by the time we get out of this break. So stay tuned. By the time we come out of this break on the other side, hopefully we'll have some resolution to this Kash Patel, and hopefully we'll be able to call him director. Hey, thanks so much for listening. You can check out my radio show every day on a station near you. Just go to Bongino.com station finder, or you can listen every day on Rumble at rumble.com/Bongino. Really appreciate it. Thanks a lot.